What was the 1950s moral panic about rock and roll? Imagine a time when teenagers were discovering a new sound that made them want to dance and express themselves like never before. That's what happened in the 1950s with the rise of rock and roll. But not everyone was happy about it. Many adults saw this new music as a threat to the morals and social order they valued. They believed it encouraged rebellion, promiscuity, and disrespect for authority. The music was loud, energetic, and often featured lyrics that hinted at sexual freedom, which made parents and teachers nervous. They worried it was corrupting young minds and leading to bad behavior. Rock and roll was a mix of rhythm and blues, country, and gospel music, with a strong beat that made people want to dance. Teenagers loved it because it felt fresh and exciting, giving them a new way to express their independence. The dancing styles associated with it were lively and sometimes provocative, which alarmed many older folks. Media outlets and public officials blamed rock and roll for juvenile delinquency and youth rebellion. Some towns even tried to ban concerts or censor the music altogether. Part of the fear came from the fact that many of the popular artists were African American, and their music was crossing racial boundaries. This made some segments of society uncomfortable because it challenged the racial segregation of the time. The genre symbolized more than just musical change. It represented a shift in youth culture and social attitudes. Teenagers had more spending money and more freedom than previous generations, and they used music to define their identity. This moral panic was part of a larger tension between the older and younger generations. While rock and roll brought energy and new ideas into entertainment, it also made many adults anxious about losing control. Despite the fears, the genre continued to grow and influence future music styles. It helped shape the modern music scene and became a symbol of the revolutionary spirit of the 1950s. The controversy around rock and roll shows how much the decade was about change, challenge, and the birth of a new youth culture that still impacts us today.